Hello kids, good afternoon. Today is May 25th, 2020 and the topic for the class is cause and effect. Okay, cause and effect. The expected learning outcome is identify by reading the cause and effect of a test. Identify by reading the cause and effect of a test. So let's begin. Activities for the class. Number 1. See, think and wonder routine. Number 2. Definition of cause and effect terms. 3. Sample sentences. 4. Student book, page 149. Finally, number 5. Workbook, pages 130 and 131. Okay, let's begin. Look at the pictures. This is a routine of see, think, and wonder. What do you see? Yes, shoelaces and a girl and food. What do you think happens in the pictures? What do you think happens in the picture, especially in this picture? Yes, an accident. The food is falling. The girl steps on her shoelace. And the third question is, what do you wonder about the picture? Wonder is like question myself. I wonder if she is hurt. I wonder if she fell down. Okay? Well, now, this is a cause and effect example because she has the shoelaces untied and this is the cause that she stepped on them and the food fell down and maybe she fell down. So this is the effect of not having the shoelaces tied. Okay? Let's see more examples. Before that, we are going to check what is cause and what is effect. Well, cause is why something happens. For example, in this case, I don't tie my shoelaces. I don't tie my shoelaces. Look. What is the result if I don't tie my shoelaces? I fall down. And in this case, my foot fell down too. Effect is a result of a cause. This is a cause, having the shoelaces untied, and this is the result. This is the effect. Okay? Let's continue. Right here we have examples of cause and effect. Look at the picture about the snowman. Okay? What happens if the snowman is exposed to the sun? This is the sun and this is the snowman. What happens? Well, we have an effect. The snowman melts because it was exposed to the sun. We have another example. Look at the little sheep, the brown sheep. Well, the sheep studies. That's the cause. What is the result? What is the effect? Well, the effect is that if the sheep studied, the sheep passes the exam. So if you study, you can pass. The cause, you study. The result or effect, you pass. Okay? Remember, cause is something that happens and has a result. That result is the effect of that cause. Okay? Let's continue. Now, you will have to move the effect pictures next to the cause pictures. On this side, we have the causes. In the front, we have the effects. Cause. I had a question. Cause number 2. You lost a tooth. Cause number 3. It is sunny. Now we have 3 effects. Every effect will have a matching picture of the causes. Effect. The tooth fairy came. Effect. The ice melted. Effect. I raised my hand. So you will have to think about the causes and choose the best effect. Okay? For example, it says, I had a question. If I had a question, what do? What is the result? The tooth fairy came? The ice melted? Or I raised my hand? Okay, you will do this activity on your own. I think it's easy. Think about the cause and think about the effect, the result, okay? What will happen? What will happen if I do this? Or what is the result of this cause, okay? Read these causes, read the effects, and match with the correct picture, okay? Next. Now, you will open your student book on page 149 and write the date on the top. Open your student book on page 149 and write the date on the top. Remember, the date is Monday, May 25th, 2020. Monday, May 25th, 2020. In the first part, you will read the test and write the causes and effects. And you have information about that. It says, remember, a cause is why something happens, and the effect is what happens after the cause. So you will have to read the information about the birds, okay? It says, chicks can fly when they are very small. So parent birds get food for them. Chicks move their wings in the nest. Their wings get strong, and when they get big, they leave the nest. They move their wings up and down and fly in the air. In this reading, you have causes and effects, okay? We have to look and read again and identify the cause so we can write the effect, okay? For example, number 1, chicks can't fly. Chicks can't fly. What's the effect? Parent birds get food for them. Because they can't fly, the result is that the parents go and get the food for the chicks, okay? In the number 2, we need the cause, but we have the effect. So we will have to read the effect. Their wings get strong. Remember, these are the wings, okay? Strong, like this, strong, okay? It says their wings get strong. Right here in the reading we have, their wings get strong, and when they get big, they leave the nest. So we have right here only the effect, so we have to read up like this. Chicks move their wings in the nest. So chicks move their wings in the nest. The nest is the cause. What happened when the chicks move their wings in the nest? What is the effect? Their wing gets strong. So you will have to copy this phrase. Chicks move their wings in the nest. In the number 2. Okay? Because it is the cause of that result. Now, in the number 3 we have, they leave the nest. They leave the nest is a result. So what is the cause? Right here. Their wings get strong, and when they get big, they leave the nest. So we will write the cause. The cause is when they get big. Who get big? The birds, the chicks. Okay, so the cause is when they get big, in the number 3, they leave the nest. Okay, they leave the nest. Now, in the number 4, it says, they move their wings up and down. They move their wings up and down, up and down. Well, what is the result when the chicks do that? They fly in the air. Okay, it says here, they move their wings up and down. As a result is fly in the air. So the answer for letter D is They fly in the air. Okay? So you will do this on your own. I already gave you some ideas and you might say the answers, okay? But you will have to write them down individually. Please read this test, check what are the causes, check what are the results or effects, okay? Continue. Now you will open your workbook on page 130 and write the date on the top. Remember, the date is May 25th, 2020. What will you do? You will read the story slowly and think about the causes and effects in it. You will read the story slowly and think about the causes and effects in it, okay? Once you have finished reading that story here on this page, you will answer the question that comes at the beginning, okay? Look at the think questions below and identify the cause and effect, okay? Please read this information on your own and answer the question on the top, okay? Continue. Use these words to complete the chart on page 131. Remember, you will have to write the date on that page too, page 131 in the workbook. This is a comprehension activities about page 130. For the exercise B, it says complete the chart, okay? You have the cause and you have the effects. And you have a light thing needs to move it. Remember, light thing. Thing is an object. And light is not heavy. It's light. For example, the feather of a bird. My glasses are light. My glasses are light. They are not heavy. Okay? Number 2, it says a thing needs a big force to move it. And the number 3 says a force makes the box go fast and far. So right here you have 4 answers. A big force, a small force, light and heavy. You will have to complete the causes and the effects with these vocabulary words, okay? So we have, for example, a light thing needs a big force or a small force. Remember, if something is light, for example, the chair is light, it's not too heavy. If you push it, what force do you need? A small force or a big force? In the number 2, it says a thing needs a big force to move it. Can you move a car? A real car? It's heavy or light? It's heavy. So, for a heavy object, you need what? A big force or a small force. Okay? Number 3 says a force makes the box go fast and far. For example, if you push a small force, with a small force, the box is going to move fast, or if you push it hard. Okay? So please use these words to complete the causes and effects. The letter C says circle true or false. It says Jimmy is in English class. Jimmy is in English class. Mrs. Jenkins is teaching the class about forces. The big box is easy to push. So please, this true and false is related to the reading on page 130. And you can do it on your own, okay? Now, let's pass to the last. It says, read and answer the questions. Read the questions and answer, please. And in letter E, answer the questions about you, okay? Please read the sentences, read the questions, and answer them with your own information. Pass to the next, which is a homework. Remember, this homework will be answered and sent as evidence on Friday, May 29. You will circle the correct effect for each cause. You have 2 effects and you have a cause. Look at the pictures and circle the correct one. Okay? Well, this is all for today. I hope you do a good job. Practice, watch this video, and remember, I want to see you in the class. Goodbye. Have a nice day.